In a few months' time, we will get to see Christopher Nolan's new epic film, The Odyssey, starring Matt Damon as the protagonist, Odysseus. And Odysseus belongs to the ancient Greek civilization known as the Mycenaeans, the first civilization to emerge from mainland Greece, and the second civilization to emerge in Europe after the Minoan civilization on Crete. Here's a brief history. Around 2000 BC, about 4,000 years ago, Indo-Europeans from Asia Minor migrated across into Europe and made their way in to mainland Greece. They formed tribes all across mainland Greece, and over the next 400 years, those tribes started to merge together into a distinct civilization. Then around the year 1600 BC, Mycenaean civilization emerged as a civilization. So why are they called the Mycenaeans? Well, in the late 1900s, an amateur archaeologist by the name of Heinrich Schleman, who was obsessed with Homer's Iliad and Odyssey, decided to find the kingdom, the palace of one of the main characters of the two epic poems, the ancient Greek king known as Agamemnon. And he used the Iliad and the Odyssey to find this ancient kingdom, this ancient palace called Mycenae. And after he found it, he then named this civilization the Mycenaeans after the palace, the kingdom of Mycenae. So what happened to that first civilization, the Manowans? Well, in the 15th century, around 1450 BC, the Mycenaeans conquered the island of Crete and the Manowans. How do we know this? Well, we have a huge clue from the language, the writing system. The Minoans had a writing system called Linear A, and we still haven't deciphered it. But we then discovered a new writing system which got called Linear B, and we found it on Crete, and we also found it on mainland Greece by Mycenaean sites. And this Linear B was successfully deciphered, and it turned out it was a very early form of ancient Greek, which strongly suggests that the Mycenaeans did conquer the Minoans because they started using their writing system. And what happened to the Mycenaean civilization? Well, around the year 1150 BC, we have a huge event in the Mediterranean known as the Bronze Age collapse. And it was around that time that a few civilizations in the Mediterranean just ceased to exist. They disappeared.